we eat together. Y'all with me on that? We eat together. All of our home groups spend some time eating. Now, some groups have a full meal. Some groups just have a snack. Some groups you just get Yoo-hoo and Twizzlers. And it's okay. It's not about what you eat. It's about why you are eating. Did you know there's something spiritual about eating together? The Bible talks about this. It uses the phrase, breaking bread together. And it was a huge part of these original home groups. In fact, it's mentioned twice in these 4 verses. First, in the third part of verse 42, it says, they devoted themselves to the breaking of the bread. Now that phrase, the breaking of the bread, many scholars feel like that is talking specifically about communion, about the Lord's Supper. Because it has the word the, it's this proper noun kind of idea of they committed themselves to taking communion together. And they did that in their home groups. And we do that in our home groups. We encourage our home group leaders on a regular basis to do communion as a group. And yes, we do it twice a year. We gather the whole church together in a large group, and that's wonderful. But there is something special about taking communion with people that are close to you in that small group. You know, that's where Jesus established it, in his small group, just he and his disciples and even his EGR, Judas and Peter, and yet they shared this meal together. But it's not just that. It's not just this religious meal together. But look at what it says in verse 46. It says they broke bread in their homes. Not they broke the bread, but they broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts. In other words, sometimes they just had regular meals together and enjoyed being together. Why is it such a big deal? Why is eating together, sharing a meal, such a big deal? Well, I believe it's because it creates a relaxed environment. People are relaxed when they're eating. They're willing to kind of open up and willing to kind of connect with others. This is interesting. Sometime read through the Gospels and count how many times Jesus teaches while either walking or eating. You'll find that Jesus did more teaching doing those two things than sitting with a big crowd. Now, obviously, Jesus taught that way, did the Sermon on the Mount that way. But Jesus did the majority of his teaching either around a table or while walking. In fact, he went to so many meals that the religious leaders said he's a glutton. He's a party animal because he's always at somebody's house. He's always eating at somebody's table. Jesus was a man on a mission. He didn't do that because the food was good. He did that to open up, connect, and find people who were receptive to his message. We eat together in home group not because we come hungry or because it's convenient, because we meet right around dinner time. We do it so that we can connect.